All right, all right, all right. How you doing? So I'm finally moving a pair of guppies into this 2-gallon aquarium. This is one of the tanks that I bought on Black Friday. I got it when they had a sale for 50% off. So just for the hell of it, I bought it ended up being like $12 or $13. And I set it up a couple days after that and maybe added there's two platies in here. I did that, I'm kind of let them serve as guinea pigs for a fission cycle. But that the intake sponge that I put on the filter, that I got from another tank, another aquarium that I have, so it would have already had some beneficial bacteria within it, and I think that's all it would have needed to maintain those two platy fry, which are now essentially juveniles. That was over 2 months ago. So finally putting a pair of guppies in here. I mentioned that was the plan for this aquarium when I bought it. And as you can see, there is zero stress. These guppies in the bag transferring. We'll see if it remains that way when I add them to the water in the tank. I'm sure they won't be phased. But yeah, so I've got, there's a little clump of Java moss in here, a few Anacharis stems, a stem of Ludwigia repens, and at the top I've got some wisteria. So the lighting is pretty poor from this aquarium kit. This is a top fin. It's a PetSmart brand. I think this is the one they call the Intrigue model. They have like these little names for their aquarium kits. Intrigue, I think, is this one. Like one of them is called Essential. That might be like their 5.5 gallon, something like that. But yeah, these two guppies, they came from my quarantine tank, my 10-gallon. I've made several recent videos describing that tank. It served as my quarantine tank, but also like a guppy sanctuary tank. It remains having about 30 guppies in it. And those are the guppies I got from a lady who was giving guppies away and ended up leaving with about 30 of them. So, being that I had so many, I wanted to see how they would do in a 2-gallon, this little 2-gallon by themselves. Though some might advise against using a tank so small, but it's kind of a thing where, when you have guppies, they're prolific breeders and they multiply like crazy. So give them a chance to be together in this aquarium. And so yeah, I set this up about 2 months ago. It's been over maybe 2 months and a week, and I have not done a single water change or tested the water at all. But before putting the guppies in here, I did test the water. The zero ammonia, zero nitrates, or zero nitrites, and it's about 40 nitrates. And I just did a 50% water change. Being that I I haven't been feeding these platies every day. Maybe, probably out of 7 days a week, maybe 5 days a week, I'd throw some food in here. And not that much. Just a few flakes. But that was enough to, over 2 months, to increase the nitrates to about 40 parts per million. And, without the plants, it would have been more than that, but they would have absorbed some of it. But that's kind of what I aim for, around 40 from all my aquariums. It's kind of, using the API test kits, I like to have like the nitrates like in the orange kind of shade. Like if it's in the red, it's above 40. If it's orange, it's below. I know some people might try to maintain like 10 parts per million or so nitrates, but I don't really think it's necessary to keep it that low. I mean, it'd probably be better, but I think the difference is negligible as long as it's, doesn't get dark red, in my opinion, or my experience. And my experience is limited, but my fish haven't been fazed by it. All right, well, gonna let these do the acclimation process here, and be releasing them in this aquarium later tonight or in a little while. And maybe sometime soon I will make another video showing the guppies in this aquarium and see how they're doing. All right, well, that's it for now. And in case you didn't already know, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies and I enjoy kitties. Thanks for watching.